Welcome back. I'm playing Warhammer 40k Mechanicus, and we decided that we're going to come after and try to get another tech priest here. So we are going for consolidation. Subdomina Kepras has requested aid in taking the pressure off her Skitarii troops. Collapsing key areas of the tomb will hinder enemy movements and stop them from overwhelming the Skitarii. Now, I don't know what happens once this is awake, because I mean, maybe I'm taking too long going through this, trying to see what it is, because if this is 10%, I can't imagine I'm already 10% of the way through the game. Because there's so much stuff left to do. I mean, I only have access to 3 people, so I don't know, I'm going to still kind of do my piecemeal approach here, but I may find that this is a bad strategy and I need to just kick it to the end and get to the end to complete the objectives. But we'll see. So we'll use our 2 guys. We'll get this. Max machine spirit of all weapons. Next physical attack deals 3 damage. Movement. Cognition. Ignore armor. Next attack will deal 6, so I feel like we should do that. I don't know if these stack, so would this do 9 if I used it? No, you probably have to space it out. Next 2 attacks ignore all armor. Next attack will break 2 armor. This will give us additional damage. Maybe we do that. So we got 6 and that. So we're going to go for our Death Mark Filleted one, and the other ones are regular. You will not relish this mission, Subdomina Kepra. I ascertained this from your pupil dilation and nervous system stress levels. Even in victory, the men and women of the ground suffer, but that is not something I imagine troubles a Magos. Some tech priests choose to excise the emotional centers of their brains, especially when they reach the rake of Magos. I did not. I have fought under plenty of Magi who had no emotion at the loss of men and women in combat. I am glad to know I am not doing that again. I am capable of quarantining emotions in my neural vaults and choosing to experience them if they are beneficial. I am not ruled by them, but I am not ignorant of them either. It is why casualty rates on the mission under my command are 11.7% below the average. I'll take that as a good omen. Subdomina Kepra. How goes your attempts in establishing a foothold on Silvia Tenebris with our main forces? Operations in the tomb are continuing, Magos, but the enemy is pressing our perimeter hard. It is impossible to explore the tomb if all my troops are tied up and keeping themselves from being overrun. I see, the enemy is aware of our presence. It seems like it. They are not just attacking at random, the Necrons are exerting pressure at key points, hoping we'll falter. Logic demands a response. Ignoring this predicament invites defeat. Your solution? With your help, collapse the tomb on them first. I have plotted 4 locations in the tomb. If these are made impassable with demolition charges, the Necrons won't have the run of their own tomb anymore. My cohort will see this done. Once the key points are blocked, the Necrons will be funneled into our crossfires. They'll spend a lot more lives testing our defenses. I am not certain the Necrons can accurately be said to have lives. Well, whatever they have, they're going to lose a lot of them. Alright, so is there multiple spots or is it just a single point? Okay, just a single point. Boy, I'm just trying to decide. Should I go and try to find everything or should I rush through if I'm really getting 10% of the way through? Oh man, I'm just worried I'm playing this game wrong. Maybe we'll rush through this one. The explosive charge is put in place, but minuscule Necron scarab constructs emerge from the apertures in the walls, evidently intent on devouring the explosives before they go off. Cork the vents, block the apertures to prevent any more scarabs from emerging. Bug extermination, destroy the scarabs before setting explosives, or explosive haste, hurry the setting of explosives so they are ready before the scarabs do any damage. Let's destroy them. The cohort sets about enthusiastically destroying the scarabs, which emit a satisfying crunch underfoot while hunting down the last scuttling remnants. The cohort uncovers a hitherto unnoticed fist-sized sculpture of a Necron head, which is made of precious metals that can be repurposed. The process takes a long time, but the charges are set off without incident, and the Necron initiative is increased. They both look green, which I think means they're good, so let's do that one. And there's nothing there, so we'll come down here. Presence has been detected. Chastisement of the menials on the Classiest Metalkin will follow. Failure of maintenance observations inexcusable. A detonator of this charge appears to be a dud. Some menial must have neglected to perform the required anti-corrosion rites. Use force, detonate the explosive with gunfire, replace, use a replacement detonator in the hope the whole batch is not defective, or repair. Attempt to replace the corroded parts of the charge with the cohort's tech knowledge. That seems reasonable. The cohort uses the tech rites to replace the corroded wires and blesses the work with a tap of the anointed pneumo wrench. The detonator works perfectly, vindicating the faith in the teachings of the Omnissiah. Lifeform, sudden appearance on aspects unexpected. Diagnosis, possible tech. Formless, teleportation, warp travel, unknown. This is no form of warp travel. The telepathica aboard has reported no disturbance near the planet the whole time we've been here. Alternative dimensional shift, teleportation, unknown. Teleportation tech too volatile, no power signs, no lightning, no singe marks. Tomb too deep for teleportation. Alternate dimensional shift, unknown. We only know there is only the immaterium and real space. Scriptures have written about only these two for millennia. Noting conclusion, unknown log, disappointment, desire for answers must be fulfilled. Survive 4 rounds, support, kept on completing it. Dimensional. Alright, so we've got 4 scarabs, a death mark. Alright, so you are my range guy. So the question I want to know is, should I rush to kill these guys, or should I rush to try to kill the death mark since I don't know what they do? I kind of feel like I should rush to kill. I'm gonna get attacked by all these guys though. I want to stay over here so I can get to this. Let's keep you guys together. Maybe if I put a servitor behind you, that'll stop you from getting attacked. Let's try to use them as blockages to protect your back. Let's delay you. Alright, good job. confused. Did that not work? Wait, so if I move... I would like to get you over here to scan that. Oh, so you can do it anywhere. That's cool. Oh man, I really want to kill this so I can get the stuff, but... I delay you. Ooh, that was stupid of me. What do you mean no target to heal? Oh, does that have to be used on his turn, maybe? What is this vile mix of flesh and machine? Is this a form of the Necrons in its infant state? What has Scavoli got to say? Unsurety statement loaded. Unsure of lifeform progression path. Diagnosis, possible outcome, signs of degradation, deforms, segmentation, and physiologic deformities, possible solutions, infant disease, parasitic life form that represents form of ripped flesh. Should I continue? That's enough. I believe we are not the only ones to diagnose. We are not the ones to diagnose Necron health, but instead be their executioners. I am mostly concerned for my troops' morale. There have been reports of Skitarii disappearing in these tombs, and I believe I now know why. Skitarii lives, Heretek, STD segments, mission. How supportive of you, Redditus? Oh shit, I thought that was going to be the end of the mission. I guess you have to sit there. Yeah, he's got 11. Alright, well. Shit. I really needed you to get a kill. Oh no! How much does that do? 1 damage? Plus acid? Alright, so he should die next turn. What? Why didn't the acid... Oh, I guess it happens after his turn. Nice, that must have been a critical. Let's delay. Delay. Alright. And end turn. Mission complete. The last demolition charge brings down another section of the tomb. The most heavily used routes around the tomb are now cut off, and the Necrons will be forced to fight this on Skitarii terms from now on. Servants of the Omnissiah will now live. Who would otherwise die? Magos, my thanks for sending your tech priest to aid my troops. We will not profit nothing on this world if our troops on the ground cannot keep the tombs open until we can ascertain the threat they contain. It's simple logic, Subdomina. Maybe, but nonetheless I thank you. Few Skitarii have as much reason to expect a tech priest to come to their aid so directly. We are used to being disposable. My emotional cores turn dismay and anger whenever a Skitarii is described as disposable. No one is disposable so long as they do the Omnissiah's work. Thus it is written. Yeah, so it came up 3%. Alright, these guys are fully healed. These are only worth 7 each. So actually the Necron Warriors, this is 18. Those are 5 each. Yeah, so I really gotta kill those Death Strikes, otherwise every time they get hit, they get an Overwatch shot, so that's good to know. And we got these guys now. I don't know what they do. I'm wondering if they will eventually cost points if they die. Blessings of the Omnissiah. Energy armor. Alright, let's go to the cohort. Oops. Dang it. Alright, so collect 1 cognition point. Single triggers an opportunity attack, deals 1 to 2 damage. The Rust Stalker, gain 5% critical chance hit per attack on this battle. Target single enemy, ignores armor, triggers an opportunity attack, deals 3 to 5 to a target. So those are just automatically better. They've got armor and health, so they got twice the health. We've got a new guy here. So I guess the question is should I keep upgrading you guys? That'll get you up to a heal. Machine Spirit does 2 attack. Actually, maybe what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start upgrading this one. And I'm gonna turn him into a Dominus. Get that energy damage. And let's get you using those so you're like the other guy. This costs 3 cognition points. Single target melee attack upon hitting the target turns into a cone area. Machine Spirit, no cognition points to use. Interesting. Can I afford this? I can. Alright, so now you are upgraded. And the question becomes, what do I do with you now? Give him a little healing? Or do I give him a melee weapon? Maybe we'll give you just a straight up melee. Because that will help you destroy some of those gates and things that are in our way when we're trying to get those turns down, because, you know, 15 health and everything else, it's just so much. And with them becoming melee units, it becomes dangerous. So I guess that's a question, should I get rid of one of these? Because I feel like we're healing so much right now. But then it has saved our butt a couple of times. Yeah, we'll make you a full healer. You're our melee guy. You can be our kind of hybrid attacker, and then this guy can focus on healing. I think that's how we're gonna go. Alright, so what do we got here? Noise reductor. Yeah, see, that's expensive. We've got the Skitarii one that we gotta do. Skitarii Vanguard Alpha. Necron Immortal. Oops. This is hard, so I definitely don't feel like we're ready for that. Troop deployment costs reduced by 30%. Oh, I wonder if that's what they're gonna do. Shoots multiple projectors. Okay. I bet that's what they're gonna do. Is this gonna cost points to deploy some of these guys? Well, maybe we should get these guys. Complete the easy mission. That's not terrible. I do like this, but I'm a little worried that all these guys here, that's gonna be a little tough for us. I certainly don't care about this. I mean, it's nice to have that Blackstone, obviously, but this one's easy, and it has almost just as much. So let's do this one. Our Master's Voice. Install a system of Voxcasters to transmit prayers throughout the tomb of the Agrolect. Videx believes this will dampen the Xenos taint in the tomb. Necron Warriors, Canoptek. Yeah, it'll give us an idea of what we're fighting here. So yeah, see, these cost, that's what's going on, is these things cost points to bring them out. That's how it works. Okay. Well, let's just get the servitors then for free. You know what? I think I'd rather have this, so then I can go on a massive heal if I need to heal up these guys so when they get out, they don't die. The potential for corruption in the tomb of Agrolek continues to vex me, Magos. The spreading of the incense was not enough? I fear not, Magos. The malevolence of the Necron is overwhelming. Observations on the Tech Cosmos, verse 68. We are derelict in our duty whenever we allow corruption to plague the minds of good men. Then what do you suggest? Our progress in the tomb makes it possible for us to install a system of Voxcasters in the structure. And what would that achieve? Lingua Technicus prayers could be transmitted to the very heart of the Necron's resting place. Our troops would go everywhere bathed in the sacred binary of the Omnissiah, sayings of the Princeps 65:4. When thou desirest to discourse purity, use binary. Novel concept, Lector Dogmatis. I have considered your plan, Videx, and a cohort has been deployed to the area. I have personally selected the prayers of purification and translated them into a broad spectrum binary. Once of Voxcasters are active, the tomb will ring to the Omnissiah's word. I have the Voxcasters' locations plotted, Magos. I am still uncertain if this is worth the risk to our people. One in possession of unaugmented emotional centers cannot appreciate the benefit of this operation. Gathel Morans, 45-7. Above bullets, above blades, care for your soul above all. Your concerns are noted, Kepra, but you have your orders. Yes, Magos. His will be done. Alright. Oh, so there's 2 places on this map. So you can have multiple critical locations. Survive 3 rounds. So we got a filleted one, Necron Warrior, and there's one of those Blackstone places, so we'd like to get up there if we can. Necron Warrior's over here, filleted one's over there. Yeah, see, Necron Warrior will probably still be able to get over here. Maybe if I delay both their turns, he won't be able to reach you and attack. I think he's still going to be able to attack you, though. We'll see. Alright, that worked out pretty well. So let's move you. Oh, I see, I don't have cognition point, that's why it's saying you can't attack. Oh, that actually deals damage to a target, huh? Uh-oh. That is not good. Nice hit. got you up there. Actually, you got several turns before you get there, so maybe I just work on bringing you up. Alright. Let's run you up. Blackstone. Got that. Heal yourself. Nice. Alright, so do I want to kill this guy? I should have healed. Oh well. Alright, so that's destroyed. Sayings of the Archmage Appendix 4. Such sweet music in the chattery of binary that has no tongue to lie. Ensure the volume is sufficient, Magos. The first Foxcaster unit is in place. It immediately begins transmitting the binary, the complex binary of the Lingua Technicus. Volume level gamma increases the volume. Such pairs
By the prayer, shall this place be cleansed? Volume level alpha, leave the volume the same. The prayers are loud enough as it is. Volume level omega, turn the volume to maximum. Let the enemy tremble before his word. Maximum, I guess? Princeps logical 22.4, let his word be exalted to the 11th degree. Cool, got some more Blackstone. The Voxcaster's maximum volume turns out to be tremendous indeed, shattering some of the Necron sarcophagi in the area. The warrior forms contained within will not be attacking in the foreseeable future. Alright, let's come down here. Our presence has been detected. One of the Voxcasters is being transported by a cohort, begins emitting strains of music from an unknown source. The music sounds like it is human origin, but it could interfere with the binary transmission. Stifle. Transmit a stream of counter data to cancel it out. Seek. Find the source of the music through examining the local notosphere. Shame. Broadcast an abomination to the entire Skitarii force, demanding the music be shut down. Seek, I guess? I shall chastise the offender in person. Maximus Metallica, 7612. From such small heresies are great apostasies made. Necron initiative decreased. I don't get what that does, because it's still 1. Oh foul, could this place of worship... Oh foul, could this be a place of worship for the Xenos? We have no data on their religious practices, but I retrieve Pharaoh dictates 5312. Not all data should be acquired. This chamber contains a large slab of metal that resembles an altar, with the images of a glowing skull-like Necron faces inscribed on the walls. Sequester, seal off the chamber and find another way. Shatter, destroy the altar with demolition charges. Best not to expose the cohort to the corrupted ways of the Xenos. Defile the altar. Ritually defile the altar with rancid machine oil and a scattering of burned out fuses. Sure. Situation analysis. Study opportunity, religious fervor, conclusion, disappointment. Logical choice, Magos. The Creed of Mars should be the only faith on Sylvia Tenebris. The tech priests take great pleasure in reciting the litany of defilement over the altar and anointing it with fluids of desecration. During the process, of massive Xenos ally shavings are discovered behind the slab. Perhaps this was not a place of worship at all, but a form of worship? Gauss Gamma pistol. Single target range attack, ignores armor, deals 4 to 6 damage. Oh, that's pretty good actually. Should I go up here and here? What is this? Initiative advantage, Mechanicus. Oh, I wonder if that's what that does, is that's down here, because I keep thinking up here is the initiative. Okay. The cohort's communications pick up a transmission played on binary adjacent Xenos language that can be interpreted as a distress signal. It originated from the next chamber and is transmitted only in the very local area. Approach. Enter the chamber to find the source. Observe. Listen to the transmission from outside the chamber. Engage. Attempt to answer the transmission. Let's approach. A ship of Akroleth fleet destroyed, perhaps? It sounds just like the Void Admiral to record his last moments and replay it for his amusement. The chamber contains flickering hologram of the ship's bridge, with the captain of unknown Xenos species making the transmission of the ship breaks apart around him. Well, I kind of like to come over here, but I also don't want to keep adding to this Tomb Awakening. The Necron tomb is trying to defend itself. Clearly our mission is working. Aphorisms 9413. The enemy rushes to action when our ministrations cause him fear. A swarm of tiny scarab-like constructs emerges from the apertures of the walls and begins scurrying all over the Voxcaster, chewing through its casings with steel mandibles. Purge. Clear away the scarabs with righteous application of flame. Protect. Retrieve the Voxcaster before it's destroyed. It can be deployed elsewhere. Punish. Clear the scarabs away. Purge? A sound strategy, Magos. Caliclians of Metallica, Chapter 52. Through fire in the right place can solve any problem. The squad's blowtorches and plasma crucibles make short work of the scarabs, doing minimal damage to the Voxcaster unit. Oh, I don't have to fight. That sucks, because now I'm going to lose points because I didn't heal this guy. I thought I was going to have another battle. The final Voxcaster is installed. The binary pairs flow through the tomb, filling both real space and the local nonosphere with the words of worship, exalting the Omnissiah and Creed of Mars. The unholy layer of the alien now rings to the words of the Omnissiah, epigraphs of Saint E. Classiest 3.89. Protect the shield of the mind and the body will be shielded thereby. The Necron can strike at our minds and as well as our bodies, and we must protect both. In this, Lector Dogmatus, I agree with you. I hope we are of the same mind in other matters too, Magos. Our exploration of Sylvia Tenebris should be executed with a view to the destruction of all traces of the alien. I have not yet decided if we should commit to such extremes, Videx. I feel multiple emotional prerogatives as well as logical analysis, all competing for primacy of my neurovaults. Our mission here may not be as simple as you think. Just be ready to make the right choice when the time comes, Magos. Recall the words of Fabricator General Plutianus. The eyes of the Omnissiah are ever upon us. Plutonus, I think is how you say it. Alright, got ourselves some Skitarii. Got some Blackstone. The Awakening's coming up. Got more life. Yes. Next 4 attacks destroy. Ignore armor. Alright, what do we got here? Same items. We got a spotlight. Not super in love with that. Normal, normal, easy. So that may be an option. And that'll get us more cognitive. Immobilizes the target, that could be good, because that would help us not only get pretty massive attacks, but also that's hard. We're not going to be able to do that. This is easy. Arc rifle. Oh, that's interesting. So there's several options. I think I'm going to go for this one just so I can keep maxing out our cognition gauge. Because then the higher I get that, the easier the missions are going to be to heal. Let's go to the cohort. We now have Rangers. Reveal enemy statistics when dealing damage. Deals rain damage 2 to 6. Okay, cool. So, should I continue leveling you up? Turtle Claws have -1 cooldown and restore 2 more HP. Alternatively, I could start working on our melee guy here. And get him to avoid all opportunity attacks and have more movement. That seems good. So we'll do that. So that'll allow him to crit right away at the beginning. This just gives you an additional point, it looks like. It straight up just makes you untargetable until you attack. This just straight up gives you another cognition point, so let's give you that. Every 3 turns you'll get one. 3 to 5. Once a free attack. So I guess that's the question, should I upgrade this? That'll get you more physical armor. Two, 1. 2, 1. 5. That would give you another 1. So this will just really boost up your melee. And we know revive a tech priest at the beginning of the next turn with 10 HP. I mean, I kind of want to just improve my Dominus guys. To be honest. Three energy. Do you have any equipment on right now? No. So if I did that, it would just keep allowing you to be a good ranged unit and be able to soak up some ranged attacks. I think that seems reasonable. So now you've got some energy armor here. So he's got energy armor. He's got energy armor. You've got energy, you've got melee. I thought I gave you something that gave you some regular armor too. Maybe I'm mistaken. Yeah, so we gotta be bulking our guys up, I think. Alright, I think we decided we we're gonna do this one next time. So we can keep getting that cognition gauge higher. Try to beat these easy missions. I'm a little curious to see what these guys are. This arc rifle's pretty good. It doesn't recycle. And we get to fight some new units, but let's try to keep getting this stuff going, since some of the events on the squares give you cognition points and we keep maxing them out and then we're just wasting time. So if we keep getting the cognition gauge higher, that should help us in the long run. So I hope you're enjoying these videos. If you are, please give my channel a like and subscribe. It encourages me to post more content for you. And thanks again to the subscriber that gifted this game to our channel so we can see what it's all about. Have a great day.